it back. I want put my life in you, girl. You destined for this. I want put a life in you, girl. Come multiply with. I think this is your meaning. I think this is the reason. I need you to believe it. This is the life that you need. A life in you, girl. You destined for this. I want put a life in you, girl. Come multiply with. I think this is your meaning. I think this is the reason. I need you to believe it. This is the life that you need. This potency extreme, girl, you're lethal. I swear it's illegal. We are there. The music don't queue up for the sequel, so come for the feature. I'm grinding hard, you're whining back. I know you caught to pain your feelings. Me hands wrapped on your body, girl, you can't deny you feel me. I can't get enough of this. We never prepared for this. Lanes don't cross, we can't turn it back. I want put my life in you, girl. You destined for this. I want put a life in you, girl. Come multiply with. I think this is your meaning. I think this is the reason. I need you to believe it. This is the life that you need. A life in you, girl. You destined for this. I want put a life in you, girl. Come multiply with. I think this is your meaning. I think this is the reason. I need you to believe it. This is the life that you need. Wine, girl. Don't break your spine, girl. Save all the time, girl. Slow down a while, girl. I'm grinding hard, you're whining back. I know you caught to pain your feelings. Me hands wrapped on your body, girl. You can't deny you feel me. I can't get enough of this. We never prepared for this. Lanes don't cross, we can't turn it back. I want put my life in you, girl. You destined for this. I want put a life in you, girl.
So come on, me tonight, hey. Walk it for me tonight. Where did you come from? Yeah, I never see you wrong. Yeah, girl, you're taking over the function. Your body best, you know you're not normal. And I don't want a song impatient, but I am a free agent, and I don't wanna waste my time. So let me skip the conversation and start the perspiration when your bumper and my waist collide. Girl, love right to walk it for me, walk it for me, walk it for me tonight. Girl, love right to drop it for me, drop it for me. Why not change my life? Girl, love right to walk it for me, walk it for me, walk it for me tonight. Girl, love right to drop it for me, drop it for me. Why not change my life? Girl, change my life. Why not change my life? Girl, change my life. Why not change my life? God change my life. Why not change my life? God love right to walk it for me, walk it for me. Why not change? I don't drunk and think before I reach my gate. I don't give a damn who want to talk. I don't want no shit. As long as I got me from women and suka, I great. Cause them is the simple things in life I appreciate. Just give me the rum, just give me a gal. Please don't come it's still back and down. With all of my friends and money to spend. No stress on me, nobody don't know when they go there. One night I can't live so whole night I drinking, whole night I gambling, whole night I whining now. When the liquor hit me, it's whole night I drifting, whole night I drifting, whole night I jumping now. When I drink the rum ready, when I hold a gal ready, when the soca hit me, if you see me drifting, then I see the sun ready. When the bacchanal so is, I ain't backing down so is, I am not a rum passes. When the weekend come, one thing I got on the mind, I just want to free myself, full on a woman and wine. It could be a boat ride, jump off of with a line. Anything is anything, the pump are shaking, I time. Just give me the rum, just give me a gal. Please don't come and take, it's still back and down. With all of my friends, and money to spend. No stress on me, nobody don't know when they go there. One night I got to live so whole night I drinking, whole night I gambling, whole night I whining down. When the liquor hit me, it's whole night I drifting, whole night I drifting.
All night I jump in love. When I drink the rum ready, when I pull a gal ready, when the soca hit me, if you see me drifting it, then I see the sun ready. Plenty back and also it, I ain't packing down so it, by another rum passes. When the rum and soca synchronize in the brain, I just feel like kind of power's coursing right through me vein. Don't know what tomorrow brings, so I live in for today. All that.
Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Welcome to today's edition of Activated Mornings. Before we get to what's coming up later on this morning, just want to share a thought with you today. What is for you and meant for your goodwill? Let me say that again. What is for you and meant for you? Well, boy, something wrong this morning. What is for you and meant for your good will surely come in its due time. Be true, be patient, be faithful. That's nicer. So what is for you is going to be for you. So you just got to wait. You just got to hold on and find the time that you're taking to think about what you want and what you need and what you deserve. Use that to do something like make soap or something. Lip balm or something, or read a book, or even write a book. Hey, St. Vincent Brewery Limited MT's Drive this Saturday is taking place August 12th. All St. Vincent Brewery product bottles will be accepted at $10 per case. Be on the lookout for the Highland truck as we journey from the leeward to the windward side of the island. Please ensure all bottles are in usable condition. Okay? And your empties are packed and ready for pickup. All right, so SVBL, St. Vincent Brewery Limited, they're picking up empties this Saturday. And Triple X Show is sponsored by Flow. Remember, you too can win easy with Flow. Cash, iPad, smartphones, school supplies, staycations, and even a Caribbean cruise for two still up for grabs when you top up. Sign up, pay up your bill, or switch up to Flow. Make sure you switch up this morning. Now, in 5 minutes, we're going to be joined by a special guest. We're going to be talking about Bocas Lit Fest Children's Award. All right, it's in its third year, but when 8:15 comes, that's when we'll chat about that. In the meantime, before we get there, I want to say good morning to all the folks who are on the road, everybody who is at work by now, because it's 8:11. Some good news. Not sure if you've heard it as yet, but some really good news for the Carnival Development Corporation will be hosting its annual prize giving ceremony on Monday, 21st August. When is that? That's in 10 days from now. Oh, the feeling. Oh. Everybody who participated in Vincimas 2023, gone back to your usual time. Oh, August. I feel good for you. Because last year was not a good year at all. You guys had to wait how many months? I even forgot the digit. A long time. I know that you are very happy. You could pay your bills now. You could buy a case of malt and eat a pizza. Okay, wonderful. Congrats. A ceremony would hear addresses from the Honorable Carlos James, Minister of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture. CDC officials and sponsors. Also included would be the distribution of trophies and prize monies won at the various competitions. All attendees are asked to dress elegantly casual. Look at them artists, boy. As soon as they said the thing with the release with the headline CDC prize given, they already found the outfit, they're ready. Anyways, it's a good year. It's a good deal. So let it remain that way for the rest of the year. All the best to the artists who are touring right now. I wish you all the very best. Capitalize on social media. Huh? Take it from me. Capitalize on social media. Anyway, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take an ad break, sorry, and come back. And when we come back at 8:15, we're gonna go straight into 15 minutes with a special guest. We'll let you know who that is when we come back.
WeFM 99.9, home of quality programming. A source of reliable news and information. Home of legendary voices and music. WeFM 99.9, the clean first sound. Visit us online at www.999wefm.com or call 457-9994. WeFM 99.9, the clean first sound.
It all started with a penny. For over 85 years, we have invested in our farmers, fishermen, people, and our country. When we were called to serve, we were here. We understand what is valuable to our people and our country. This is why we support all industries, including tourism. We are the bridge towards a brighter future and economic growth. When our people, government, and businesses called upon us, we were here. 85 years later, First National Bank St. Lucia Limited is here for you.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a whole new world out there. Reaching new customers and getting products faster. That's what it's all about. Ocean freight rates are skyrocketing, so don't pay more for slower service. It's time to switch to faster, more reliable air cargo service with SkyMax Cargo. Up to 3 flights weekly to and from the USA, Puerto Rico, and the Caribbean islands. Providing excellent import, export, and e-commerce solutions to put you ahead of the competition. For special low rates on small packages and air cargo, contact SkyMax today. 784-456-5400. Local agents SwiftPack, Interprime Cargo. Call 784-456-5400 to book your shipments today.
Nothing else sounds as good as WEFM, the clean fresh sound.
All right, welcome back as promised. Welcome to Activated Mornings. This morning we're going to be talking about Children's Book Prize. It's called BOCAS. BOCAS, am I pronouncing it correctly? BOCAS?
Yes, that's correct.
It's BOCAS, yes.
BOCAS Children's Book Prize, and they're open for submissions. In studio this morning, we've got Miss Daniel Y.C. McLean and Melvina Harvard. I want to say welcome to Activated Mornings. How are you this morning?
Thank you for having us.
Good morning, and yes, thank you for welcoming us.
All right, it's a pleasure. Now, Harvard, you've been working in the creative industry for over 30 years as a writer, creative producer, 30 years, and programmer for the Trinidad Express newspapers, Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival, and Guardian Media Limited, among others. And you've also been the children's program manager at BOCAS Lit Fest since 2022. Good morning to you again.
Good morning, and good morning, SPG.
And Ms. McLean, And she was born on the Caribbean island of Trinidad in a home where books were valued and plentiful. Creative writing and foreign languages were among her favorite subjects in school, and she spent hours composing poems, short stories, and skits. She also went on to earn advanced degrees in French, Spanish translation, and law, and currently lives in Tennessee with her husband, so it's Mrs., my apologies, and 2 children, where she's also a translator and interpreter. Once again, good morning and welcome. This is really cool.
Good morning, and thank you again for welcoming me. And good morning, SVG.
Okay, so there's a lot to talk about. So let's start with Melvina. What is Bocas Lit Fest all about?
Okay, so the Bocas Lit Fest is a non-profit company based in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. And so we are a year-round organization that we are dedicated to the development of literary arts. So we form a network and provide opportunities for writers, publishers. We try to foster a new generation of readers and writers. So we have a year-round program. We also have a annual festival in April. And we also have some Caribbean awards, like the prestigious OCM Caribbean Book Prize. Of course, the Children's Book Prize. We have things like youth awards. We have a youth fest. We also have a writer center in Sinclair where writers can come and do workshops and have events. So we are a very busy organization.
I took out my mic for a moment there. What is the main focus of Bocas Children's Book Prize?
So the main focus of the Children's Book Prize is really to encourage the development of quality, culturally relevant writing for children ages 7 to 12. We find that children start reading critically at the age of 7, when we want them to read unaided and not to be read aloud. So this prize is meant to give a tool to parents, teachers, educators to point children in the right direction to read quality literature that sort of like speak about their experiences in the Caribbean, so it's relevant to them. They can see themselves in the writing, like Danielle's books, and it's really also meant to encourage a love for reading, not just reading for reading's sake, but to encourage a love for reading.
Okay, so the Bocas Lit Fest Children's Book Prize. Tell us about that. How do we get involved in it? How do we submit entries? How do we get involved?
Okay, so the prize is open to any Caribbean-born writer living anywhere in the world. We are looking for submissions for books that can be narrative fiction. It can be a graphic novel. It can be poetry. It can be a memoir or a biography, but it must be targeted to children 7 to 12. We are really looking for works that's more prose driven, so less emphasis on photos and images, because we really want children to create the images in their mind from reading. The deadline for submission is September 18th, and works must have been published between September 1st of September 2002 up to 31st August 2023. And we also welcome self-published authors. And the book must have been written by a single author or co-authored by up to 3 persons. We are not going to be accepting anthologies, however. We are looking for a complete book with approximately word count of, say, 1,500 words.
Okay. Off the bat, I can already think of a couple of people that I know that might be interested in this. So I'm going to send them the link in just a bit. Now, any additional criteria?
Well, I mean, we really want to encourage people to submit. There is a fee of a small fee. Oh, sorry, the prize is $1,000 US, and it is sponsored by the Wright family out of the UK. Yeah, and if you want any more guidelines or information, go to bocaslitfest.com under the Children's Prize link, and you will find all of the information, the forms to enter, and all of the detailed guidelines.
Okay, so before we get to the additional information about the other projects and programs, I think we can end with that. Let me talk to Daniel for a bit. So you're originally from Trinidad. How did you start your writing career?
Okay, so yes, so I migrated to the US in 2005, and so there was an initial period of adjustment where I was feeling homesick, and I panicked a little bit. I wanted my children, future children, to be able to have a close relationship with Trinbagonian culture, and I just decided I wanted to write a story that would incorporate folkloric characters and Trinbagonian culture and all of that in it. And so that's how my first book, The Protector's Pledge, was born. And so The Whisperer's Warning is a sequel to that book.
Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. How many books do you have written and published to date?
So far, I have published 2 books. So The Protector's Pledge and The Whisperer's Warning. And so they are the first 2 books in the Secrets of Oscuro series. And I'm currently writing the 3rd book in the series, and I have a manuscript that I am working on getting published.
Is it a lot of work?
Is it a lot of work? Yes, it is. Writing, but it's a joyful job. I enjoy writing. Writing is the hard part as well. You know, it takes focus, it takes creativity, but then also the publishing aspect of it, the editing, the revisions, and then it doesn't stop there. Once your book is published, then you need to promote it and all of those things. So yes, it's a career. Having a book is a career in itself.
It really has to start with a love and passion, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Now, The Whisperer's Warning is your winning 2022 Bocas Book Prize offering. So
Yes.
tell us how did that book come about?
Okay, so again, it was the sequel to The Protector's Pledge. And once I had written it, I submitted it to Caribbean Reads Publishing, which is the publishing company that also published The Protector's Pledge. And they were happy to publish it. So again, the process of editing and revisions, they found a wonderful illustrator, Rachel Moss, who did the beautiful illustrations for the book. And it was published in 2022. And Caribbean Reads submitted it for the Bocas Book Prize. And it was shortlisted, and it ended up being the winning title. So I'm very, very, very grateful to the Bocas Lit Fest for having this prize, to Caribbean Reads for submitting it, to the judges and the review persons who reviewed the book as well, and of course the Wainwright family that sponsors the prize.
Okay. So let's talk about encouragement for future writers or people who are thinking about writing. Any advice?
It's a journey. Success doesn't come one day to the other overnight. I always, when I think of writing, I think of, that image of the glacier. So you see what's above, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes unseen under the surface. So writing is sort of yes. So writing is sort of like that. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes persistence, and all of those things. So my advice would just honestly just continue to be persistent. You have a vision, you have a voice, you have a project that you're passionate about. Keep working to see it through, and also to continue to be the best champion for it. Not everybody's going to like it, not everybody's going to love it, but once you have that love and belief in it, it'll find its audience. And not to forget to put it out there. So opportunities such as this, the Bocas Children's Book Prize, are wonderful opportunities for exposure. So yeah, go for it.
Okay. Now I want to ask you, right? You are a wife and mother. How do you manage writing and everything else? Motherhood, family life. How do you manage that? Because from my understanding, speaking with other writers, they would say that, okay, you need like your quiet space, you need to be in a particular zone. Sometimes you have to go somewhere else and then come back. How do you manage all of that?
Yes, so juggling can be tricky. And again, it just depends on the individual, how best they function, how best they can compartmentalize things. I do have my own space at home. I have a writing room, which is where I tend to do my writing. I also, if I want a change of space and place, I maybe go to a coffee shop or something and write there, or the library has also been a wonderful space in order to in which to write. But I think also, just as any other profession, any other job, you do what you have to do, and you find the space and you find the time, and you make it happen.
That's right. That's right. So true. Now let's go back to Melvina for a bit. We have just about 3-4 minutes left. Additional information. Any upcoming BOCUS projects or programs? Tell us about those.
Yes, okay. So we have a lot of programs going on because we are year-round. One project I think that will be of interest to SVG is this youth project that we run called the Scotiabank Right Away Young Adult Project, and it's tied into the CXC CSEC English curriculum. It's a series of videos and a workbook that sort of like make the syllabus more exciting and more engaging. So that is going to be deployed on YouTube and our Ministry of Education's platforms, but we will share that information where they're available on YouTube. It's a very good program to help school leavers make the connection between English literature and the real world. We also have our Youth Fest coming up in October 20th and 21st, and that's going to be held up at the University of the West Indies. And most of those events will be live streamed, so they will be available for you all to see.
Mm-hmm. Lovely, lovely. I'm particularly interested in the one for students there. Sounds like something that even if you're not a student, you could take a look and maybe refresh your memory in some areas. Daniel, before we wrap up, your future projects, I think you just briefly mentioned them before, but tell us about what you have in the works.
Okay, so I'm currently writing the third book in the Secrets of Oscuro series. So it continues JB, who's the main character. He's a 12-year-old boy. His explorations into the Oscuros forest, where he meets additional folkloric characters and has some more adventures there. And the manuscript that I am working on publishing, it's a contemporary middle grade novel. So yeah, so just stay tuned.
Of course. How can we find you on social media? And then I'm going to ask Melvina the same thing for BOCUS.
Okay, so I am on Facebook and Instagram and all of those, but probably go to my website, daniellemcclean.com. So DanielleMcclean.com. And I have the information and links to my social media accounts on there. Okay. So you'll be able to get.
All right. And Melvina, yourself, BOCUS?
Our website is bocuslitfest.com. We are also on Facebook and Instagram at BOCUS Litfest. And we also have a YouTube channel where we have a special children's section called BOCUS Storytime, where it's stories, animated stories, and readings of children's stories.
Mm-hmm. And the lit stands for literature and not lit, as in exciting.
Yeah, well, we do have a program called We Lit, so we are lit as well, literature and lit, we're with it, yeah.
Oh, good stuff. So let's just go through once again, just to remind persons and encourage people to come on board and register their books, their published books.
All right, so the submissions is open for the BOCUS Children's Book Prize. We are looking for books or stories aimed at children 7 to 12. The deadline is September 18th. There is a prize of $1,000 to be won, sponsored by the Wainwright family. And we really want to encourage current and aspiring writers to enter to submit so that we can have a new generation of writers and also readers.
That's right. So unfortunately, we're out of time, but I want to say thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I want to wish the Bocas Lit Award all the very best. And Daniel, yourself, with your upcoming novels, books. Do you say books or novels? Is there a difference?
Either is fine. Books is fine.
Woo, woo, amen. All the very best in your future endeavors. Same to you, Malvina. Thank you so much for joining
Thank you
us.
so much for having us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem. When I take the break, I'm going to send this link to my friends because they have books that are published in Vinci already. So, all right, let's see how it goes. Take care.
Bye.
All right, take care. All right, there you have it. If you have published a children's novel, I think this is a wonderful opportunity for you. Exposure, networking, and all those good things in between there. And if you do, in fact, win, $1,000 is yours. All right? Time for a break, and then we come right back. Let's go and come back. There's something that I gotta touch on this morning. That story with the missing teen is very disturbing. It's disturbing for one, the time frame. The phone lines was just ringing there. Since July, we're now in August, and I don't know. We just seem to be like, whatever. I don't know. This is just so wild. Anyways, let me take a break and come right back. All right.
I was looking for a cough syrup, looking for a drug to help this pain here in my throat. I needed something fast to help me with my cold. Then I turned around and there you go. I went into the store and I found what I needed when I shouted superhero.
Super Health Pharmacy. We're located on Grenville Street, formerly Isles Boutique. Come in and check out our wide variety of over-the-counter prescriptions, medications, personal care products, and much more. Take advantage of our free delivery services, blood pressure, sugar, and cholesterol testing. Open Mondays to Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Fridays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call or WhatsApp us at 497-8737 or 457-8737. Super Health Pharmacy. Your health is our priority.
And I found what I needed when I shouted superhero.
The SVG Maritime Administration is hosting its third annual essay competition in commemoration of World Maritime Day to be celebrated on September 28, 2023. All Vincentian nationals and residents between the age of 9 to 25 years are invited to participate. The theme is MARPOL at 50, Our Commitment Goes On. MARPOL is an international convention for the prevention of pollution from ships aimed at preventing pollution of the marine environment by ships. There are 3 categories. Ages 9 to 12, topic, Imagine you're a marine animal. How would pollution affect your life? And what can we do to help protect you? 700 to 800 words. Ages 13 to 16, topic, How has MARPOL helped to reduce pollution in our oceans? And what more can we do to protect our marine life? 1500 to 2000 words. And ages 17 to 25, topic, Reflect on the 50th anniversary of MARPOL. What progress has been made in protecting our oceans and what challenges remain? 2,000 to 2,500 words. The deadline for submission is September 12, 2023 at 10 p.m. All submissions must be made via email to wmdessay.svgmarad@gmail.com. Prizes include a laptop, tablets, and cash prizes. The school with the most participants will be awarded a cash prize. Further information, along with the rules of the competition, could be found in the local newspapers.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game. $290,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot from midday Friday, August 11th. It's $290,000.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
That's the sound of your animals. Strong, healthy, and delivering yields you love. That didn't just happen. It began with you feeding them only the best. East Caribbean Feeds. Rest assured, we only produce your feeds with premium ingredients. No hormones, no animal byproducts. Just everything your animal needs for maximum nutrition. Because your animals deserve only the best. East Caribbean Feeds from Maximum Nutrition.
All right, Searchlight's weekend edition is out now. Of course, you can get them online at searchlight.vc and at newsstands everywhere today. Canada's doors remain open to immigrants from SVG, says High Commissioner. Assets of the Calico Friendly Society sold. Members say they need answers. Stop and search initiative said to be bearing fruit. The public asked to bear with the police. World Steel Pan Day being celebrated around the world today. A young man jailed for 41 years for unprovoked killing of villager. Person seeking to renew ID cards turned away from registration center. 32-year-old man to serve 19 years for severing arm of his former friend. Petbodel resident jailed for manslaughter for a second time. Vincentian duo at Commonwealth Games break national records. And Northeast Football League says no to violent conduct. Of course, you can read more sports opinions and advice. Searchlight, check them out right now online and at newsstands everywhere. Remember to check out our video stories on YouTube and download the free Searchlight app to access our e-paper and get breaking news and updates. Searchlight, journalism you can trust.
Logs Cash and Carry, located on the VG Highway off Fountain Stretch at the Gap to Bel Air. We open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And on Sundays and holidays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. We carry the entire Log Enterprise line of products. But at Logs Cash and Carry, you get retail prices too. Cleaning supplies, a full line of rums and liqueurs, alcoholic beverages at wholesale prices on selected items. The same excellent service, the same excellent prices in a whole new location. Call them 784-570-6931 or email logscashcarry@gmail.com.
Boy, I swear you're getting crushed now. Your brakes real good, boy.
Now brakes alone good enough. My tires good too.
Tires? Where you get them tires, boy?
Out by Caribbean Tire Plus, man. They out in Addersville. Can't miss it. Look for the orange container on them. Plenty parking space and open 7 days a week all thing, man. Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And on Sundays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call them today. Caribbean Tire Plus, 784-432-4786 or email ctiresplus@gmail.com.
Let's get your laundry clean and fresh with the widest range of washing machines and dryers in SVG. At Singer, choose between our West Point and Speed Queen brands with an array of washing machines with payments starting as low as $92 per month. Your laundry room wouldn't be complete without a Whirlpool or Speed Queen electric or gas-operated dryer, saving your energy consumption. Also in stock is our West Point washer-dryer combo for only $136 per month. One machine that does the work of two. No need to change machines. Just toss in your laundry and forget about it. Whether your preference in machines is top loading or front loading, whether you want a 9 kilogram or a larger 15 kilogram washer, whether you're looking for a gas or electric dryer, we've got it all at Singer. Visit us today and get the washing machine and dryer that's perfect for you. Singer, your family company.
3, 2, 1. FM is SVG.
The time is 8:42, right? But whatever, 8:42 is the time. And if this is the problem, I said that. Had to be that, yes. 8:43 now. Here's something that is bothering me. I don't know if it's bothering anybody else, but you could let me know. Some time ago, we saw on social media a report of a missing 13-year-old. Only to see it being reposted this week on RSVJPF's Facebook page, Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Force Facebook page. That's really bothering me, right? It's bothering me because, all right, let me read. The Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Force is appealing to the general public for assistance in locating 13-year-old Princess Richards of Victoria Village, who has been missing since Friday, July 22nd, 2023. What is today? The 11th. Today is the 11th. 30 days of September, April, June, and November. All the rest are 31. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 9 days in July. Today's the 11th. So that's what? 9 and 11 is 20. 20 days. Has not come back home. Nobody knows where she is. 20 days. A 13-year-old girl is missing in this country. 20 days. 20 days. That is a long time. 48 hours is an extremely long time, let alone 20 days. So there's a photograph of the 13-year-old, Miss Princess Richards, 13-year-old student of Victoria Village, slimly built, brown in complexion, long black douglas hair, 4 feet. Tiny. So she's tiny. So she's really tiny. Last seen 22nd of July. They can't remember what she was wearing. If seen, please call the police emergency numbers 911, 999, or 4571211. Or the officer in charge of the South Central Division at 4561750. Any police station or police officer you are comfortable speaking with. All information received will be treated confidentially. The usual stuff, right? The usual stuff. But where is she? Where is she? Now, what was supposed to happen at this time? We're supposed to be joined by the mother. We're going to see if we can make another connection. And is it me or we just very calm and pretty laid back about it? Or is it that I'm not seeing this sort of emphasis or importance? Hold a second. Hello, good morning. Hi, I'm on it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Brenda Richards.
Yes, please.
And your princess's mom.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have about 12 minutes to talk about your missing daughter. And you said that she's been missing since the 22nd of July. So take us back to that date. Did anything out of the ordinary happen on that day when you last saw her?
Okay, that day, the 22nd, that's a Friday. So the next door neighbor, she child is a boy, and then I have girls. So they go to the St. Carlton Secondary School, and then she leave and go wrong there. And I told her, I vexed her, I'm mad because I said, they are boys. When you're in school, it's school. Don't leave my home and go wrong there and sit down wrongly with them because I do not trust boys. I told her that. So the Friday, I was ready to undress to go to town because I spent all my time in the hospital. So I went to get some vitamin C to build back up my body. So I lashed her with a stick and I told her, when I come back, I'm going to beat her because that would show that to leave my home and go wrong there because we have boy children. When I came back from town, I don't know exact where Precious Avon go to. She never give me no problem. She never runs from my home. She's a very good daughter to me. She never be rude. She named Princess, but I give her a special name. I have 5 kids, but I give her a special name named Precious. That all children can have that name. And she ran from my home as the first time. But I don't know. I have tried all my best. The police, all diamond, all over the place, looking for her. And she's not a rude child. She never give me no problem.
So
I am,
You've spoken to people in the village. What are they saying? Did they see her go somewhere at a certain time? Any leads or anything?
I spoke to a neighbor not too far from me. The same Friday when I leave to go to town, he said she walk up that side.
And she didn't speak to anybody to say whether she was going to come
going.
back?
No, she didn't speak to nobody.
Does she have a phone?
Nobody.
She owns a phone?
Well, I buy her phone, like to hold the walk something and school. Then she have the phone. She have the phone.
Did you try
To my
calling it?
knowing, yes, I tried calling, but the phone is ringing. No one not answering.
When was the last time you tried to call?
Most every day.
Every day. And it just rings
Most
out.
every day. It's ring right out.
Okay. So somebody is recharging that phone because after 20 days, the phone battery will die. So somebody is recharging that phone. What are your thoughts right now? How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling, nobody know my pain that I see because we are women and we are mothers, and every mother feel the same pain like how I'm feeling here. And my child will never give me any trouble. And when one mother cry, another mother is supposed to cry too. Don't bring down another mother because you have something here today for me and tomorrow for you. And when you hear something like that, you're not supposed to put things on, like things you don't know, because they don't know how my home run. They don't know nothing about me. They know nothing about my child. And you don't have no mother like me. Put it on the FM, Facebook, and put it all over the wall to see that my child have gone up missing. Some of them hide all the rubbish under the carpet, and I don't do that. I make the wall to see that she's not there, and she run away, and she missing. So I want the world to know that don't pull people down because we are mother. We are mother, and the same pain I feeling. Who knows? They feel the same pain too. You understand?
Yeah.
So with all the putting up on the men up, they don't even know who my home run. I'm a strictly parent with my child. You understand? And she never gave teacher trouble. She never gave me no trouble. You understand? So I don't know what. Because even though my neighbor could stand for me, she could stand and say that she know I'm a strictly mother. Because no mother wouldn't want the child to go leave and go on to her next neighbors and they have boy children. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter never run away. She never run away. She's my heart. She is my joy. And everything. And why people putting up all those things on the Facebook and they don't know it? Somebody even said, knows my child. They said, no, my home run. Who is after God who died for us? And what will our be grateful to God? Who is me for them crucified? I'm nothing.
Mm. What about her father? What is he saying? What is he doing?
Well, his father is not around here. His father went away couple years ago, so he's not around. But his father is sad. He's calling every day because he loves Precious. I gave her Precious. His father gave her Precious. Because not only any children could get a special name for the mother, for the parents, I are the one give her that. She is everything to me. She's my joy. She is everything to me. I am not a parent hiding under the carpet. Enough parents have things under the carpet hiding. And the one, nobody to know, the world to know. But I am a parent, and I came out to make the world to know. Anyone with you who contact me, the nearest police station, or contact me, and somebody might see her.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That's why I do. I don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything to hide. Look, I do as a parent. Some other parents will not do that. They hide it.
Mm.
You know, many children run away and I never see a parents do what I did. No, they lead the children astray. They didn't set their time with them. They're on the street. They didn't say put it on the Facebook. They didn't say fighting to say they get back their child.
Mm-hmm. If Precious is listening, speak to her right now.
Yeah, so Precious, this is your mom. And you know that how much I love you. That's why I give you that name. You never give me trouble. You never leave my home. And I love you, and your dad loves you. If the aunties in America need you to come back where you are, who is, if you is alive, that's gone. I don't know how I could stand this journey to face that. And I'm asking you, I am talking to you, if you're hearing your mom, please come back home. Because I cannot sleep. You know, I'm a pressure case. I just came out of the hospital. And I want you to come back home. Where are you? Whoever get my child there, please, as a father, as a mother, you hear I crying out on this radio station here, please send my child back home. Because if you is in my shoes, you will not like me to do the same thing to you. And I'm a mother of children. And if you hear I crying out, when one mother cry, another mother supposed to be crying. Don't pull us another mother down. Because today, you never know what could be the future tomorrow. You never know today could be mine and tomorrow is yours. So what I'm saying, people don't know how my home is running. And don't put those things on the minnows because some of them even say, no, my child. And then they say, no, what's take place? Why Precious of leaving there?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking you, please, stop it. Because God is not sleeping. They're taking God's judgment in their hands.
Mm.
When you judge me, why sometimes innocent people could be in prison? Because sometimes we all have to face our judgment. Because sometimes we could be guilty, we could be not guilty. Not everybody in the prison home is guilty, you know. Not everybody in the prison home is guilty. Some is innocent going to bear all this pressure. Only God knows.
Okay.
When they come, they have the justice. But I'm saying to Precious, I want you to come back home. I am missing you a lot because you never give me trouble. You never be rude to me. You never try to lash me back. You never run from my home. I want you to come back home. As your mom talking here this morning on the radio station, please come back home. I am waiting. The school is going to open back just now. Even the teachers are missing you a lot. All the Qualify school calling, the Carpenter Secondary School is calling right through. Even the pastor is calling for her because she baptized, she gave her life to Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know why people just take God's judgment in their hand and take it and do and prostitute people and bring people down to ground.
Mm-hmm.
Leave God and take his judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, Precious, please come back home. I am there waiting for you. Mom, love you so much. My family, my sisters, my brothers, everybody is worrying about you. Who please have my child? I'm asking you, I'm begging you as a mother, please send back my home. The father, whoever, friends, ever, please send back my child because I don't know what will take place with my child. So I'm begging you, who's there, whoever get him, send her back home for me, please, because school is opening and she needs her education.
Mm-hmm.
So Precious, I love you a lot. Please come home.
Mm-hmm.
She never be rude to me. She never call. She never run away. She never give me a trouble. Never give me a trouble. Not all children to get that name. Not all children to get a special name. You have to be good to your parents to get that name.
Okay. Yeah. Let me ask you this time because we don't have a lot of time left. How cooperative are the police with this matter?
Well, I went to the police when the thing took place, and the police came out the best. They went out to Diamond and the searching because not everybody giving information. I am talking the truth. No, not everybody giving information into Diamond. We went to different districts. We went all over looking, and sometimes we go down in the night. Looking, the police searching and looking in, and we don't have any eyesight of her to bring her back home. And then the police told me to go to the welfare. I went to the welfare and I told the welfare the matter. You understand? So I am not saying the police is not doing the job. They are doing the job because they went with me. And when I call them and tell them I'm coming to the station to go to Diamond, they come out and they with me. And we search and they look around, they ask information, but not everybody in Diamond giving the information. Somebody don't want to talk, somebody want to say anything. Yes.
Why Diamond specifically?
Diamond is service not so too far from the police station.
Okay, but she was living in Victoria Village, but you've mentioned that you've only been looking in Diamond. You said.
Yeah, we went in Diamond and looking around because I know she may have a school friend was going to the same secondary school. Yeah, and she gets pregnant very early that she come out of the school. So I was thinking that there she would be there, and we went to her home. And when I went to her home, the mother is saying she's not there, but people are saying that she's seen my daughter with her, and she's eating fire and she never seen my daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, when I went to them, I didn't see her with my daughter and told them go to Carbon School together. But only since she got pregnant, all them came out of Carbon School. So what I'm scared for, because not everybody wants to go for people. So the kind of company that you keep will make you do things what you never do. So I would like if she there and she's hearing me on the radio station, she could please send home my child. Whoever get her, please send home my child. Please, I'm begging you, please send home my child. I am crying out as a parent. I need my child to come back home because she never gave me trouble. She never be rude to me. She never get back herself. And I love Precious. I want her to come back home. His name is Princess, but I don't even say Princess. I said Precious. Yes, that's what I'm saying to the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're out of time now. I want to give you perhaps the final opportunity to make an appeal to the general public to assist you with bringing her back home. So you can go ahead.
Yeah.
You can go ahead. I'm saying that you can make a final appeal to the general public. You could probably give them your mobile number if you're willing to.
Oh, okay.
Unless you don't want to share your personal number.
I will share it. Things like that. You have to share it.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to hide. I have to share it.
Okay. You can go
and
ahead.
I don't think no mother just like me. Yeah, so I'm saying no to the world, whatever to the public. Since there's anybody in, I am begging anyone to pressure. Please to contact the nearest police station or my number to bring her back home for me. And she is not a rude child to me. She is a very special child to me. She never leave my home. She never run away. She never give she had a problem. She never give me a problem. and only know, everybody know what is going on, and everybody knows the children, and everybody knows how to stand in the home. So I'm telling you, please, whoever get my child to bring back home, get my child to come back home, because education is the key. And I need her to come to school so that she could get her education. And I don't know who get her. Please, I'm begging you all to get my child come back home. There is a nearest police station you could contact. You get my number you could contact. Let her come back home for me, please, because she never give me any problem.
Okay. All right. We're out of time, and you can keep us updated. Well, you have my number, so you can keep me updated with things. All right.
Okay.
I hope
yes.
that she comes home soonest.
Okay. And one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody put up something on the video. If you call the police station, we told you, I want the air could hear. The police station could, that stop police station could tell you to prove that the child never run away. It's the first time the child ever leave my home.
Mm-hmm.
So people putting up things what they don't know. That's why I'm telling you, they are taking God's judgment in their hand.
Okay.
Because you don't know how my home runs, and if you call the station and police station and stuff, the no report is not there for the child never run away. The first time the child even in the book, the first time I went there to tell the police station and I can't find my child.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hope they hear your message loud and clear.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you very much.
Take care, and you're welcome. No problem.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So the mission is to bring her back home. All right, 9:04. We take a break right now. I'll come back. We're going to head to the ECCB bank rates and, of course, the results for the 3D and Playful draws from last night. The ECCB bank rates are brought to you compliments the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Brick by brick, piece by piece, building with technology, helping wealth increase, starting small, building the future, doing more every day, doing more together. BOSVG, the bank we count on. BOSVG. Our one bank together, we're strong. Our nation's bank, standing long and proud. One bank, one voice, ain't it loud? BOSVG. Hey, building our future. BOSVG. Doing more together.
BOSVG. Doing more together.
Welcome to the ECCB bank rates for today, the 11th day of August, 2023. Of course, is brought to you compliments the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The following are today's indicative rates in Eastern Caribbean dollars for key international and regional currencies. These rates will not apply to commercial banks transactions with the public. The Barbados dollar 1.35, Canadian dollar 2.00833, Swiss franc 3.08114, Euro 2.96919, pound sterling 3.43130, United States dollar 2.70, and the Guyana dollar 0.01298. There you have it, the ECCB bank rates for today. Thank you so much for listening, and thanks to the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines for sponsoring.
Brick by brick, piece by piece, building with technology, helping wealth increase, starting small, building the future, doing more every day, doing more together. BOSVG, the bank we count on. BOSVG. Our one bank together, we're strong. Our nation's bank, standing long and proud. One bank, one voice, ain't it loud? BOSVG. Hey, building our future. BOSVG. Doing more together.
BOSVG. Doing more together.
On Friday, August 11th, there'll be thousands of dollars to be won a lotto jackpot of $160,000, a new home, car, or that college education.
Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Next lotto jackpot, $160,000.
Welcome to the results for the nightly 3D and Play 4 draws for the night of August 10th, 2023, brought to you compliments the National Lotteries Authority. The results for the nightly 3D draw number 13213 are as follows: Big D 034, Mid D 721, and Little D 340. The next draw is slated for midday today, Friday, August 11th. The results for the nightly Play 4 draw for Thursday, August 10th, draw number 4293 is as follows: 3, 4, 7, 4. The next draw is slated for midday today, Friday, August 11th. Thank you for listening, and thanks to the National Lotteries Authority for sponsoring.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
$290,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot from midday Friday, August 11th. It's $290,000.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
WeFM 99.9, home of quality programming. A source of reliable news and information. Home of legendary voices and music. WeFM 99.9, the clean first sound. Visit us online at www.999wefm.com or call 457-9994. WeFM 99.9, the clean first sound.
Yes, sir.
Our industry relies on all of us to play our part. We take pride in showcasing our beautiful island, our craft, our cuisine, and our warm Vincentian hospitality.
Each of us play a crucial role in showcasing our vibrant tourism industry.
We can create spaces where visitors can unwind, connect with nature, and embrace tranquility of our beautiful surroundings.
We need everyone on board to help us create an exceptional experience for our guests.
Join us at our National Tourism Community Consultations as we shape the future of tourism in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
It's everyone's business. Yeah, live it, love it, embrace it.
That could have been you. An accident that could have been avoided because your tires had almost no grip on the road. Safety is a factor that should never be overlooked when it comes to your car or whatever you drive. SVG Tire Sales and Services in Falls Avenue and in Arnisvale carries a wide selection of quality new tires to fit any car, truck, minibus, or SUV, so you can experience a comfortable and safe commute every time. We are agents for the world's most reliable brands on and off the road, including Kenda Tires, the king of the mountain, Cooper Tires, king of the road and track, Osto, the king of the outback, and High Fly, the king of the Asian highway. We also carry new tires for light or heavy duty trucks from MRF, High Fly, and Linglong. A reliable set of new tires keep you, your passengers, and your payload always in the safe lane. So when you need quality tires with reliability at 100%, choose SVG Tire Sales and Services in Kingstown, 457-1467, or in Arnisvale, 456-6444. SVG Tire Sales and Services. Performance and reliability proven when the rubber meets the road.
SVG Tire Sales August Special. Buy 3 tires at regular price and get the 4th one free. Visit our store today.
Shop at Lanes where you come first. For value and quality you can trust. Lanes. For home hardware, fashion and more. The best prices at every store. A warm Vinci welcome is waiting for you. At Lanes, your family store for value.
Did you know? Have you used them? Virtus, Medushi, Lily's. These are among the best bathroom tissue products available any place. Excellent quality, larger sheet sizes, and more sheets per roll. Check them out and compare with others. And guess what? Guess what? These are produced right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I tell you, Vinci's have class. Yes, real class as always. Let's keep our standards high. Buy Virtus, Medushi, and Lily's. Made by St. Vincent Containers.
At Lynch Caribbean, yes, we offer comprehensive insurance solutions and broking. But we are more than an insurance broker. We drill down to your core business strategy. We keep a pulse on risk to keep your operations healthy.
On your mark, get set.
Along the way, helping you to drive competitive advantages. At Lynch Caribbean, we have your back. Contact us today for insurance solutions, strategic risk advisory, and more. Call 453-3300. Email info@lynchcaribbean.com or visit our office in Beachmont, Kingstown. Follow Lynch Caribbean SVG on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, or visit www.lynchcaribbean.com.
99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.
About committee parents. If there is a case that home is not an emotionally safe place for you, there are things that can be done, places that you can go to get help. If that is ever the case for any young female, young male, there is always a solution. There is always a way. Right? There is always a way. Just go back home. Although in a child's mind, if he or she runs away, they're thinking, I don't like home. I don't like XYZ. I feel like I am better off somewhere else. And I don't care if they're looking for me 24/7. I don't care if they're crying. I don't care if they're hurting. I don't care. Because I feel like I'm in a better place wherever I am. That's in some cases when some teenagers or children run away. Let me take a call here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Crystal.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I am good. How are you? Me okay.
Well, I'm here still, man. I'm all right otherwise, another day.
Nice to hear from you, man.
Yeah, I just let me give you a quick call. 'Cause every time I call, most of the time,
Wait, hold on
yeah,
there.
Let me catch you and say hi to you before you leave today, no?
Oh, you don't catch me all the other times, yeah?
Yeah, I try my best. Sometimes you're just gonna leave 2 minutes before, 1 minute most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So this morning I said, well, I know you're not gonna be there for long either. So I said, let me try my best to say hi to you, So how are you young one doing?
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice.
All the farming and so on.
Well, yeah, I'm still here. So how was the carnival treat you and everything?
Man, good man. Carnival treat me good.
Well, that's nice. That's nice.
Can't complain.
Well, right. That's very nice. So you going to be some steel band this evening?
Yeah, it's funny you should say that. I'm not gonna beat, and it's not beat. We play, right? But I will be there.
Right.
We play the steel band. Thank you very much. But I'm gonna be there. Yeah,
Okay.
you going?
Well, yeah, I must come on. I got to go and listen to some of them steel band,
Yeah, man. Nice stuff.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Good vibes.
Well, once everybody all right, and youth man all right, you all right, and blessing is blessing,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So enough respect to you, and have a blessed day.
Same to you. Thanks. All the very best. Yeah. Take care.
All right then.
All right.
Okay, bye.
All right. Another call coming through. Hello, good morning.
Oh, I thought you can't find my call or see my call. I thought that guy really loved that youth, man, boy. Wow.
He
From
checks
days
in.
of extreme.
Yeah, he checks in all the time, man.
You really love that youth, man. Wow. That's good. When you get it, you have to take it and enjoy it and so on. But, you know, that is a disturbing, distressing, and all the adjectives I can use where that woman as a daughter, you know, is concerned. Daughter is just 13 years old. And, you know, in life, as she said, the daughter never give any problem, never give any trouble and so on. But as you grow up, and I have experienced that. I was a child at one time. And growing up, you could be tempted, you could be led astray. Some of us just get away by the skin of our teeth, you know. I have to emphasize that. Some of us just get away by the skin of our teeth. Maybe the good Lord came in at the right time. But I really empathize and so on with that woman. She spoke. You know, I wasn't disappointed the way she spoke. She spoke like a sane person, a sensible woman, and explained about her daughter and all of that. But there's something you can work on. Because while I was listening to the story, maybe the law should deal with all those upholders and so on. Those, if it reached to the point where you discover certain people hiding her, or what for whatever reason, or there's one culprit, you really have to deal with them severely. That's my advice. Having a mother in distress, and that young girl daughter, could not think herself out of this. I hope she's still alive, by the way. I hope she's still alive, because that will be something else according to if and when they discover her, and they discover her as a whole person, right? I don't want to remind anybody about anything, but the country we live in right now, that's why I keep saying, you know, we are a country in crisis, but nobody would understand that unless I give a lecture on that. So we are a country living in crisis. In my growing up days, there were one or two things here, but never like this before. And sometimes I had to ask myself, why this is so? But I wouldn't stretch it longer. We want good citizens, decent people, honest people, God-fearing people in this country. Why do I speak like this? I don't have to speak like this. But thank God I was brought up in a way to know right from wrong. But it seems as though these days, when I could hire somebody right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to assassinate or to kill somebody, that tells you where we are. It never was like that in my growing up days and so on. Anyhow, you have a good weekend.
Same to you, thanks. Bye. All right, you take care. 20 days, like I said before, is a very long time. Now, if it is a case where, and this is a funny thing, right? It's not funny. There's no haha about it. But a parent might be thinking that the child is fine, but in the child's mind is total chaos. But he or she is not expressing that to anybody, or he or she is not expressing that to the parent or parents or guardians or whosoever is taking care of them. But in the child's mind, total chaos that adults don't know about because they are not speaking. And probably there are signs and symptoms of other things that maybe in some cases the parents don't know about or ignore or think it's something else. So certain things go unnoticed but in the child's mind is total chaos. Now, I'm hoping and praying for the sake of everybody involved, that she is alive and well. And she is in a place where she is getting everything that she needs at this point. I'm hoping and praying because that's the best outcome right now. And that eventually she just goes back home. But the longer we go on, the more people are going to believe that either one, she's now extremely terrified to go back home, or two, human trafficking, or three, that she is no longer with us. And when you hear about missing people, missing teenage girls, it happens to boys too. Unfortunately, your mind goes to, or some of us, and start thinking, oh my goodness me. Please let it not be worst case scenario. And I don't know if you guys went back to Precious Williams. But that's where my mind went back to. For God's sake, let it not be a similar story. For God's sake. So, darling, at least let somebody know that you are alive and well. If you are listening, if your friend listening, if somebody knows where you are, at least let somebody know that you are alive and well. Let the authorities know. And let the authorities sort out if there are issues. If I prefer there to be issues than for there to be another statistic. I don't know. Again, I find culturally we are just so passive with these things. We just so laid back and chill. It's like, oh, they gone meet man. They gone there. Why? Like what? And perhaps I shouldn't feel a certain way. Or perhaps I should. Because if my child cannot be accounted for and cannot be located, panic. I go in, listen, I call in my whole family, I call in Tutman Bagay, everybody I know. I even call in on the spirits because Lord knows. But it's just like, what is it? Is it I don't care? I don't empathize? Is it that what? I remember one time over a year ago in Dominica, a young girl went missing. And the Dominica helicopter came out. Different parts of the police force came out trying to look for her. Everybody was out with the cutlass, looking in the bush, looking everywhere for this child. Apparently, she was abducted by somebody who they said or they believed to be in a cult. To this day, last time I checked, she's not been found. But it's just how people just came out. And it was on social media. There were like a tonload of lives. And everybody like praying, and like the village came out, the country came out looking for it. And even when you speak to, because I know one or two people in Dominic, speaking to them, they don't know the child, but they just felt it. They empathize with the parents and everybody who knew her. Eventually, the man who abducted the girl was killed. So they never got answers. But here, some of us just sit back and cock up our feet when our girls go missing. Some parents don't even report it because it's a quote-unquote customary thing. The family, the home. That's something that individually we really need to work on. Too commonplace sometimes. Maybe that is the issue. It is so common for our girls to run away, go about the business, quote unquote, own way, but then they would go back. So after 2 days, we don't worry. It's always a normal thing. But should it be a normal thing? I don't know. For me, that is crazy. That is crazy. But there's always a root problem. There's always a root problem. And I don't know about you, but I think every story or every case of a missing child, a missing person, should be taken extremely seriously. But I'm absolutely certain there's more to the story. That, by the way, we've reposted the post that was on RSVG PF's Facebook page at WFM99 SVG. This story just gave me an instant headache. Oh, merciless. All right. So a photograph is there. Let's go on. Let me take the final push call because we got tourism chit chat. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning, what's up?
I heard I don't know what might be in the newspaper. Some lady got arrested for stealing like $30-something thousand from some business place. And you know about that story?
Vaguely though.
Vaguely?
Mm-hmm.
So what you tell me the part that you know of.
I don't know much. I can't tell you. I'd much rather not.
Nothing.
Let me not giving wrong information.
But what I've noticed over the years is always a woman stealing money from a large set of money from the employer. You have insurance company.
Or is it that woman getting caught?
Well, I want to know if the men are smart or maybe just women are handling the money. Men are not handling money in the business place. They're letting the woman handle the money. And so that's why you're having more cases or majority of cases, women. We had the Star Garage case some time ago. We had the Solicitor General, allegedly. We had Court Store, supervisor from Court Store, I think.
Don't remember that.
We had government, a couple of government workers.
Oh man, we got plenty of government.
Even the other day, a police lady from I think she worked in the police. Some money dealing with the police force. So, but I think they were buying tires or something.
That case settled now. That case is settled now. I'm sure it's settled now.
And
anyways,
and I told you a couple years ago, but the bank manager who they allegedly caught was building a house on $500,000.
Maybe it's that with the men they sort things out before it gets out, if you understand. So they settle things.
There have been cases with men too,
because I have heard stories of men and I've not seen them in the media.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it hasn't reached the
No, it never
court.
got to the court. They just settled. Like, alright, cool. But it got to the court, but it never got out in the public.
Oh,
for whatever reason. I don't know if they withdrew or what, but they have to know.
We had Usain Bolt, they just stole Usain Bolt money also.
I wonder if she's feeling better.
Brian Lara, a couple of years ago, one of Brian Lara's employees who work at South money. I heard a promoter say, a Jamaican promoter, he says, nobody can tell him they are not a thief until they are given an opportunity to steal a lot of money, like the whole $40,000-$50,000 per weekend. And I believe he probably is probably from experience. He's a promoter. Maybe some lady stole money from him already, and so that's why he's saying. What not woman? I just said somebody stole money from him. Lad, maybe that's why he said that nobody can tell him they're not a thief until they're given.
Well,
so the person holding maybe $1,000, $1,500, but the person who has to hold $40,000.
But they say money is the root of all evil. Everybody wants money. Well, most people, I guess, want money. Money makes things easier, man.
Digital.
I don't know. You can't satisfy. We
I
can't
think
see them blind.
The digital system that is going wrong now is probably that effort for less cash.
Digital.
So employees would steal. Yeah.
Supposedly, but people will still find a way. People will
Yeah.
still find a way. So you always have to kind of be ahead of the curve and make sure that you have checks and balances. And when you're dealing with money, it should not be one person. It should be 2 or even 3 people dealing with the cash. It's pretty straightforward if you ask
yeah,
me.
3 person dealing with the cash. Well, in the insurance company, it was 3 women that got arrested. There's 3 people
Oh,
dealing
well,
with the cash.
then, Eustace, we have a
That was
problem.
1 woman. It was 3.
We have a
She
problem.
get cooperate.
And that's the problem right there. No, when you tell them to come together, that
Yeah,
was
but
not the
St. Vincent is
purpose.
just, you know, I
Okay.
keep hearing it's in St. Vincent mainly with the women. You know, I'm hearing it in.
I know what you're trying to say about we hand fast, woman hand fast, that's what you're trying to say. A woman love money.
No, well, maybe, okay, over here, you have a lot of female cashiers in St. Vincent, male cashiers.
Not many. If I'm thinking like supermarket wise,
In
no.
America, you have a lot of male cashiers in stores and other places.
Okay. So it's mostly men who would steal them?
So I guess so. It might be it may be equal. It probably might be equal.
Perhaps.
But maybe in St. Vincent, they're a business person. They're more high when they have money to somebody to handle the money. They probably more. They probably.
No, maybe
feel more
women
comfortable
are
giving a woman that job.
women are applying for
Giving a
those
woman
sorts
that
of jobs.
job.
Maybe there's
Woman
mostly
not
women who
apply for
apply
them.
for those sort of jobs. But anyways, I gotta run because we have something at 9:35.
You
And it's
gotta run.
9:34.
Yeah, have a good day. No
Same to you.
problem.
Thanks. Have a wonderful
You
weekend.
have a good day.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Thank you for your call. I want to say thank you so much for joining us and have yourself a wonderful weekend. I don't know, but hey. Anyways, this afternoon it's World Steel Pan Day. So shout out to all the panners, the arrangers, the tuners, the players, everybody who's working and volunteering because Steel Pan mostly is a volunteering. It's a love, and it's so expensive. But anyways, we love it because the music on the steel. When you hear the rhythm on the iron, oh my goodness me, it puts you in a particular zone. Well, at least I go in a particular zone. My headspace. So there's gonna be a bit of steel pan in Kingstown today on Bay Street, Bay Back Middle, Bay Street. You know what Bay Street is, right? Okay, good. Just walk the whole of Bay Street until you hear, until you see too. Anyways, take care. My name is Crystal, signing out officially for today. Tourism chit chat is coming up right about now. Bye bye. All right. If you see something, you suspect something, open your mouth and say something. Look out for those who can't look out for themselves. And as usual, start each day right with an attitude of gratitude. Find something to be thankful for and say thank you. You'll find with time, once you're consistent and present in the moment, that things will begin to change for you. Goodbye. See you on Monday morning, God's willing.
Yes, sir.
Our industry relies on all of us to play our part. We take pride in showcasing our beautiful island, our craft, our cuisine, and our warm Vincentian hospitality.
Each of us play a crucial role in showcasing our vibrant tourism industry.
We can create spaces where visitors can unwind, connect with nature, and embrace tranquility of our beautiful surroundings.
We need